And obviously companies that spend a lot more on R&D or are spending a larger share of their revenue on R&D tend to also spend more on external resources. So that's a fairly intuitive expectation, but what we are finding is that there's growing disappointment with the spend on external resources, right? So if you look at the level of satisfaction that companies are reporting when they rely on technology vendors and licensors, about half of them feel that they are happy with that, and about a half are not satisfied. That number falls when you look at open innovation, which was the big innovation dynamic in the last 20 years, where companies supplemented their internal R&D efforts with a lot of relationships with universities, startups, and there's much lower satisfaction. And then corporate venturing, which continues to be in fashion, this level of satisfaction is even more. What is interesting is that when you ask them, why are you not happy with your corporate venturing efforts, they'll tell you that we don't have enough skin in the game. You bring in people who are predominantly financial professionals, or you bring in people who are rotating through a corporate venturing role, and therefore they are never held accountable for the initial round of investments that they make. And therefore they are never involved with taking a technology that they have invested in through the commercialization process in those companies. So all it becomes is a process where they make a bunch of investments and then don't fully capitalize on that, taking it all the way to commercial deployment. So what we are seeing is that best-in-class companies, what they are evolving to is they'll have investments externally in areas where they have relatively limited ability to differentiate, which is the axis on the which is the x-axis, and the y-axis is what is the level of impact that it has had or that it can have on their business. And once you find those external ideas, they very quickly move it into validation sprints, where it's a mix of internal and external teams. But once they feel that they have a potential winner, they very quickly move and concentrate all that effort in predominantly internal teams. So essentially, this differentiation of where you deploy your capabilities is what best-in-class companies are now doing in order to accelerate innovation.